He's dead.
I should have known it. Dahlquist used to be reliable, but that's long gone now. Unbeknownst to me, Halliford was under the protection of the most powerful city warden, de Wall, and it didn't take long for his legbreakers to find me. I guess Dahlquist was happy to rat me out. As long as money's in the bargain, he's ready to do anything. I was carried in front of de Wall with a sack on my head after getting a severe beating from his ticklers, and I thought I was dead. However, he calmly spoke to me, told me he was impressed with my skills and my audacity, and offered me something I just couldn't refuse. Either I worked for him, free of charge, or I was put to the sword. The choice was simple. I'm now under the orders of his lieutenant, a man named Reputo, and Reputo's consort and thieves' pawn, Victoria. Despite my very fragile position, I was given some of the best tools in town, including some very expensive lockpicks. Reputo says I'll need these for the job I'm going to undertake. Tonight's target is the Abbey of St. Graimal, the father of boilers, a Hammerite complex in the North Quarter close to the Hollow Pits. The place is always under heavy guard, and the mission looks like utter suicide. But Reputo assures me that someone of my talents should be able to pull it off effortlessly. The piece de Wall wants me to get is a golden chalice kept deep within the halls of the Abbey, most probably in a reliquary of some sort. It should command a high price. Naturally, I'm free to loot the place at my leisure. The contract allows me to keep any extra cash I steal for myself. Getting inside the complex shouldn't be too hard. The basement power station has an access to the sewers, so I can always use that way. The well in the garden may be a potential entry too. Breaking into the Abbey itself will be a lot trickier, as it's much more heavily guarded. But the complex built around it should have less security and provide more opportunities. Then, after the task is done, my only worry will be finding a way out.
Welcome back, everybody. Black Parade Mission 3, Trial of Iron. This is Jack Ow's Ghost. Here are our objectives. We gotta steal a chalice, get the Tale of the Stone, steal the contents of the Treasury vault, which will play into our 1500 loot goal. No kills, get back. Let's do it. There's the entrance to the Abbey.
I can't get inside that way.
You actually can get in that way. It's just really difficult and not very reliable, so I'd rather just go through the sewers here, the intended path. Also, there's a Sweel. Look at him go. But where did he go? Down here is kind of a cool place. It's a little, you know, empty. Not a whole lot of loot down here. And you can hear there are some guards in this mission. Just a couple, I think. One at the beginning. One down here. He's right in that room. But we don't need to interact with them at all. Going this way.
My imagination does run over much.
Be our first pickpocket here. We'll take this. There is a very well hidden purse in this waterway down here. And it's all the way at the other end and in the corner on the left side there. I love hidden loot in the sewer. I always check ever since, I think it's the Haunted Cathedral. It's a good place. It's a good place to hide some loot. We'll go up this way. We gotta be careful. There's the Hammerite in patrol there, as well as this guy. It's on the other side. We can get through here. There's 3 coins down here. And then we can head up to the lowest level of the Abbey, basement, however you want to put it. Now we're going to head into this crypt area. A couple pieces of loot. This one, not sure what the hell that is. This one's cool. But I guess it's implying that there's a zombie in there. That's why it's sealed shut. Now we can head down here. And we can meet up with Cicero. But I don't really need to let him out or do anything. He says rather ominously that he won't eat your face if you let him out. So, sounds ominous. I think I've heard that if you let him out and you run out of rope arrows and you steal the chalice and set off the alarm, he will deploy a rope for you. Haven't been able to confirm this. I've been trying to get it to work, but it doesn't seem like it's actually correct. There's the bottle of fine wine. Now we're gonna head up. I think we've got most of everything that we can get from the basement at this point. There's more loot down there. It is where the vault is located. But we gotta take care of some business before we even try to get down there. Gold stack, or copper stack here. I think that chest has a hammer in it. Always a pleasure when that happens. I think we're going into the treasurer's office or quarters. Steal his key. And we are going to slip into this vent behind his banner, or his tapestry. There's loot in there. And in this direction.
Brother Peril is such a lazy, incompetent jacknaw. Hast thou seen the garden surrounding our noble abbey? 'Tis full of the trickster's odious spawns.
Come now, I'm sure our good brother is doing all he can to tame this unruly vegetation, though thou must admit he is very old and his might is not what it used to be.
Aye, 'tis true. But still, Brother Peril could take one of these Lackwick novices and name him caretaker in his stead. Mine eyes cannot stand the sight of these wild trees, leaves, and roots around our sacred walls.
That is a good idea, brother. In truth, this should make them reflect on their nature, as I saw a novice from the Highwater Station outside a tavern the other day. Thou canst be assured I vehemently scolded him and reminded him of our builder's holy tenets.
And thou were right to do so, of course.
I think it's funny that the hammers seem to hate greenery at all, even though they're builders and they use wood. Seems kind of inconsistent. But then again, religion, not usually bastions of consistency.
Well, I see nothing now.
That little image on the floor there is from Undercover, if you remember. Kind of a nice touch. In here. Is it readable? So this readable basically explains that the lever that's right next to the vault door doesn't actually open the door, it just activates the trap. The actual way to get the vault door open is in the Cardinal's quarters. We'll get there.
Why do I have to be the one down here loading all
Did that guy just alert to me all the way over there? Alright, I'm gonna go. I think we're heading towards the priest quarters. Just picking them up. Okay. So we go up through here. This guy is actually not blackjackable. I believe you can use a gassing on him, though. If that's desirable at all. I don't think it is.
Hello? Who art thou?
So then he...
All is silence
the
now.
dining hall. Some loot on the table, as you might suspect.
My orders so that they're clear and people can carry them out with some kind of certainty.
If thou be there, bespeak thyself.
Some bases up here.
I know not what it was.
This place should be run.
Alright, hurry up, guy.
Because so many now
Hoping
build
to not
without
get caught when
consideration
I
for
run
rest to
for it
builder,
here.
His mark is no longer upon the life of the city, and the taint of the trickster will always seek him.
Who is there? Is someone there?
Okay, so now we are at the priest's quarters. There's, I think, 3 different rooms. 2 of them have priests in there.
No one
There's
walks
this
here
guy
now.
patrolling outside. Purple vase over here.
All is well now.
Get in
'Twas
here.
but the wind on the torches.
This one's tricky. The priest inside has a randomized patrol route. And he could be anywhere. This seems like an advantageous position. Go there. Go here and grab this key. Hopefully we can get out of here quickly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And we did it. There we go. So I'm fine with that. We'll head into this room. Get a piece of loot out of here.
so lazy? I don't see why I should be the one to be put with these incompetent people.
And then we're at the
Chase away the hoofed lion.
head priest. He's not the cardinal, but he seems important. There's a gold goblet hidden up there. Pretty nice. One of the best ways to just hop over here. And we got lucky. The tail of the stone
Nice price.
is right here. And gold hammer. Behind this tapestry is a readable that talks about how the Archbishop utilizes sex workers and smokes weed.
Looks like I'm more respectable than you. And I don't pretend to be a man of faith.
Oh, okay, Hume. Why don't you just save the self-righteousness for the keepers? We'll make our way back down the winding staircase. Oh, does this qualify as a spiral staircase? I don't know, but it seems like it's close. Whoa.
All is well now. 'Twas but the wind on the torches.
Now, I think he's alerting to the tapestry being pushed aside. That actually can set off a first alert for nearby guards and that sort. So it is important to know that, just in case you're trying to avoid those kind of unnecessary things. I'm always trying to minimize the number of alerts that I set off, but obviously I'm not a supreme ghost, just a regular ghost. In fact, I'm not even that. I'm a jackass ghost. That's preferable. Didn't mean to grab that water arrow, but what's done is done. We'll go in here where there is a well-hidden purse under the desk. Into the library, where we get to listen to a very good conversation.
Any tapper who doesn't care about the builder's words.
'Tis a good start, but thou art not speaking in his name, thou art speaking in thine. The builder hath no taffers, as thou said, just the faithful and the villains.
Why use all this gibberish? You smash the guys you don't like, don't you?
Nay, thou needs must respect his speech and his words. 'Tis the builder's teachings. If the builder were speaking like thee, then we would speak so. Now, repeat the sermon. I shall raise my hammer of righteousness to protect the builder's walls against the villains from the dark forests.
I will smash the smelly taffers from the woods who approach my home.
No, I shall! The builder's walls, the villains! I shall raise my hammer of righteousness!
I shall raise my hammer of righteousness.
To protect the builder's walls against the villains.
To protect the builder's walls against the villains.
I shall raise my hammer of righteousness to protect the builder's walls against the villains from the dark forest.
I shall raise my hammer of righteousness to protect the builder's walls against the taffers. No, the villains. I meant the villains.
Builder above, what art we going to do with thee? Thy skull is as thick as a brick.
And that, of course, is Fen Phoenix. Fen, we love you. We miss you. Please come back. Up here we got a couple of stacks, and we'll make our way back down very carefully. This guy can see ya. We can get down here. Now we're making our way up to the Astronomer's Observatory. Seems like a lot of work for a couple of coins.
The noise has stopped. It was no doubt nothing.
This is the balcony overlooking the well. Ooh, spiral staircase. We got it. This is a full-on one. Go through here, and I wanted to show you this. This is where we get introduced to spirit potions. This will explain how they work. And basically, if you take it, it works like an invisibility potion. But the faster you move, the more visible you become. So if you walk slowly, you're fully invisible. But if you move quickly, you'll be as visible as the light allows in a given situation. And here's the great thing, they last quite a bit longer than an invisibility potion, so that can be pretty nice, but once again, if you're having to run, you'll be fully visible. So that's the end of the spirit potion right there.
Hast thou seen anything strange today?
Yeah, I saw some guy just walking around. Suddenly he stopped and started talking to himself. But other than that, no. I realized that I forgot something up here. And I'm gonna just quickly run back and get it. Apologies all around. Let's grab that. Pair of glasses, binoculars, whatever they are. Alright, we're gonna head back. We're gonna have to be quick about this.
If thou be there, bespeak thyself.
At least we're heading up
Seems
here.
quiet enough now. 'Tis well.
Alright. Now we can make our way out for real. And
Over there.
Be there. Bespeak thyself. Guard thee during thy watch, brother.
what is with you guards? What is going on? And there is this stationary hammer right here. He's not gonna see you if he's turned that way, and you just make your way along this wall. And he'll first alert to you, but that's acceptable. You can see he's okay. We're gonna make our way up here. We're gonna go bother a spider. And hopefully not bother him too much. He's just hanging out in here. Oh, okay. So there's a gold candlestick base. Alright. Then we are gonna make our way back down. There's that. Now we're heading into the factory. The factory is a really challenging area. There's just a few guards, but they're all positioned in such a way that it is quite difficult to get through here. This guy is moving around a lot, but he's forging something. Here. I think I'm far enough away that this guy doesn't actually see me. But everybody will alert to me. See? We're gonna go down here. These. This is a ghost challenge, in case you're wondering. It's where a ghost challenge has been issued. I'm not attempting it in this run. get out of here. And we're gonna actually go right back into that room. Oh, hello, sir. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a purse on you, would you? Maybe
Hath someone
just
come?
have that. Thank you.
Well, I see.
There we go. Alright, let's get in here.
No one walks in.
How did you even see me? There's a secret book there. Bottle of wine. Rare book. Get. Oh man, this area is really loud. Alright, get out of here. Oh. Alright, so if you pull this switch, it opens this panel up top. And this is nice. This is a nice little area. I love these kinds of details. These are brilliant. Storage area. I mean, it doesn't have much, but there is a piece of loot in here. Always nice to find something like this. A disruption bomb if you're knocking out lights or other devices. And I wanted to show this just because I think it's so funny. You grab these 2 gems. The guy gets upset because his machine's not working. And so he starts walking around and checking everything. First he gets upset, then he starts tapping on things, and he's gonna go over here and check the next device, make sure that it's working. Gets frustrated again, and this is where it gets really funny. I love this. Turns, looks over. I just think that's too funny. Some brilliant scripting, but I'm gonna go back and try that over. Get these 2 gems again. And we'll just head back down. And I think now we can get out of here. All of that. It's not even that much loot, I don't think, in this entire area, but it is quite challenging.
All
to
is
get.
quiet now.
And then I have to wait for this guy. Hurry up, sir. Go. Now, we make our way. What? Who? How are just constantly alerting to everything? Well, there's this guy. Okay. Well, okay. So what am I do now? I'm just gonna ghost.
Something moved, thought I saw. My imagination does run over much.
This way, grab a candlestick. And that's where the chalice is, but we can't get in there just yet. or else we'll set off the alarms. Purse here. And some hammer-shaped candlesticks. Very cool. I think these are new loot items for the campaign. You'll love to see it. Alright, so in here, I believe there is a bottle of wine and a gold stack. And then this hammer, the penitent hammer, has a purse.
So many now build without consideration for the master builder. His mark is no longer upon the life of the city, and the taint of the trickster will always seek entrance.
Where am I going? I think move in here. Just really finish out the lower floor. So my method is actually very systematic. I'm just going through the entire first floor and getting everything that I can before I move on to the second floor. So I think we've got a purple vase and a gold hammer coming up in this room. I believe that finishes us out, so now we can get going. Try to head upstairs as soon as possible. Go into, I believe there is one of these rooms that has some loot in here. Got a purple vase. Head back out. We gotta hurry up before this guy catches us.
The noise has stopped. It was no doubt nothing.
Take that.
Halt! Be someone there? Well, I see nothing now.
And we've got another handwrite with a purse.
Is silence now.
Are you alerting to the door? Alright.
Identify.
Hurry. Alright. Got that. A couple candlesticks in here. We're gonna shoot our way up to the upper area, to the vent shafts. There's just so much to love about this mission. This is one of my favorites in the entire campaign. This is just fantastic. There's so much to explore, so much to see. Everything's got just the right... I mean, it's got perfect vibes. I mean, it feels like Undercover, really. Which is obviously its corollary to Thief 1. Shoot down here and just drop into it. Grab that. It's such a rewarding mission. There's so much going on. Guy walks funny. Must be really hard to program these guys walking. Which makes, you know, the original guards that we are used to, it just makes the fact that they did that 25 years ago all the more impressive. Alright, we're gonna head out. And I'm gonna try something a little daring here. Because I think he turns to the left.
And the word went
Yeah, so I can take advantage of that. And we'll get up here. We're on our way to the Cardinal's quarters. And that's where the vault switch is. But you gotta be careful. So this is, I believe, the stationary guard standing right outside his quarters. But you can slip through here. Get in there without having to do anything to that guy. And there is a gas arrow hidden in this mission somewhere, so you can utilize that on him if you wanted to go through the door. To each their own. So gold vase, gold hammer, green vase. I hate these plants. So hard to get past. And as you can see, there's a switch up there. Now this is kind of an immersion break for me. It's just kind of, I mean, good place for a switch, very well hidden. And this is the vault door control switch. Now, it could make sense that it's in this room, I suppose, but on the bed, of all places, that seems kind of like a stretch, you know? But it is a very challenging find. Something I don't think I was able to find that on my own. I think I really tried. I don't like to go for hints or anything, but I think I reread that readable, actually, that said that it was in there, and that was when I realized that I had to go all the way back. And I play ghost style normally, so that was annoying. Having to ghost your way back to there. But, I mean, I love this mission. I love that there's just so much to explore. And, you know, when you miss something, then you gotta find your way back. Check out more things. That's a perfect placement right there. Now, we are going to head... Do I want to go that way? I'm going to go this way. There's a couple of archers.
Stand forth and speak thyself
I think
if thou be there.
Similar patrols.
I know not what it was.
Get up here, and we'll find a classic loot placement right back here. A couple coin pairs. And there's the gas arrow. So gas arrows tend to signify secrets, especially for Thief 1. At least that's something that I've noticed in fan missions a lot. Is gas arrows being used as a secret. You can hear that music that apparently is from Calendra's Legacy. But here, make our way back. First floor. I think we're pretty much on our way out. We're gonna get the Chalice and the vault. We're in the end game, is all I'm saying. I think I need to get back up here just to take care of a small item of business. Just wanted to grab this. There we go.
Something moved, thought I saw.
Just drop down. There. Always surprised when stuff like that works. But now, we're gonna make our way towards this side. We're gonna go to the basement.
All is well now. 'Twas but the wind on the torches.
Alright. Still can't get in there, but that is where the Chalice is. Easy enough to avoid these guys by cutting through the yard. Whee. Okay, we're gonna go into the basement the way we came. Spiral staircase. And we'll go in here. Just make sure you don't get caught.
Halt! Be someone there?
Good enough. Now, we have the treasurer's key we stole. Is it the treasury key? I don't know. Go in here. Now, this switch just activates the trap. The switch to the door is in the coroner's
The
office.
Hammer's reaction is going to be hilarious when they wake up and see their coffers completely empty. Wish I could stick around and see it.
To strike through their lies and trickery.
This must be the alarm control room.
I spied something. It was just the wind then.
There we go. Just need this loot here. And now we're gonna make our way back as fast as we possibly can to beat that hammer.
Stand forth and speak thyself if thou be.
Did we do it in time?
Well, I see
Oh.
nothing now.
I think we got it. We're fine, everybody. Let's get going. And I'm realizing now that I left that door open, which is going to be a bust because they second alert to that. And I ran all the way back there to close this door, and I just forgot. Oh, I am a basket case. And while that's unfortunate, it's not actually a huge deal to me. Now that we've turned off the alarm, we've stolen the contents of the vault, we are going to... We're going to steal the chalice.
Identify thyself. Is someone there? Well, I see nothing now.
This is the kind of heist that only a master could pull off.
And there's our chalice, and we are gonna make our way out through the front door. Just gotta watch for hammers from above.
Something moved, thought I saw.
And some loot. Some stacks in here.
I know not what it was.
I don't know
Hello?
if I'm actually
Show
gonna be able to get out
thyself.
through this area. Well, didn't expect that to
My
work.
imagination
Now I need to open this
does
gate.
run over much.
Can I just reach in? Hey. That worked. Crazy. And there you go. I think we nailed it. Got it all. 39 minutes. We got everything. So this is a really fantastic mission. It's got all the same vibes as Undercover. It feels very much like Thief 1. I gotta commend that. It's also just an amazing mission overall. It's got a great variety of places to explore and to see. I think this is one of my favorites from the campaign, but it's definitely a 9 out of 10 for me. I do want to show you one more thing, because there is one cool aspect to this mission, which is that there are 3 different places where the Book of the Stone can be found. We found it here. It can also be found here.
This will fetch a nice price.
Or it will be found
This will fetch a nice price.
Scriptorium. Oh, hey, guys. God. Well, either way, I think this is one of the best missions of the entire campaign. I would say that as a standalone mission, even, this is a 9 out of 10. This is just an amazing mission. It really is a lot of fun. There's a lot to look through, and, you know, like I said, it's got some minor missteps, but it's a really, really fun adventure. So 9 out of 10. We're moving on.
He's dead. Let's head back now.